Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your queen, Karaya. Today, today what I want to talk about is something that has been going on. Something that has been going on. A story, what was her name? I will let me check. But anywho's, hope you guys have subscribed. Tafadhali, subscribe. I'm at 89 subscribers. I would really, really love it if you subscribed to my channel. It's called Moshene with Karaya. Haijabadilika ni vile vile. It is the same name. Usishangae mbona niko na bandana. I have this twists all over my head. Okay, I am so lazy. I just want my head to rest. Like it has been on break since December, since last year actually. Sasa kuna time nenda break. Nilikuwa tunashuka nikimama na siku 3 nashuka. So now I've just decided actually I say kind of a tutor. Yeah, and I'm at home, so basically kuna mali nenda. I have no one to impress. Anywho's back to the story. Let me check. One moment. As I am checking, please subscribe, like, go through my videos. Yeah, yeah. Here she is. Lufuno. She was called Lufuno. It was. Yeah, she was called Lufuno. Mavunga. Wow, okay. This girl, basically, if you don't know the story, this girl was bullied. She was beaten by her classmates just because she said black is beauty. In short, paraphrasing, she that is what the fight was all about. And the fact that she said, I think a light skinned chick in her class, that is not the true definition of beauty, something like that. She was justifying that even if you're black, if you're melanin, you're still beautiful. What did the friends do? They ganged on her. Msichana light skin akamtandika. She was really beaten. But I saw that video and I was like, what? And the funny thing is, Lufuna was not fighting back. Me kwa hiyo video, miss kona fight back. Like, hey, me because of the slaps that she was given. Me if you give me such slaps, me faint. Dead flat. Shoo, I faint. But it was not nice. And the fact that they were in high school, it is not nice at all. She was 15. It is not nice at all that your fellow age mates, 15 years, as in this girl had like, let's say if she was to live up to 18, she had like how many more years to come? 60, 65. It's not nice. Like, she went to the point of killing herself, committing suicide because of what happened. If a video like that went viral, if it happened to you, let me tell you, I think the first things that will come to your mind are suicide. You just retract from the world, you just disappear, you want like to disappear. And I don't understand why tunaishi era yenye you've actually made fame look like it's such a big thing. Like fame fame is overrated. In short, fame is overrated. These chicks, the ones that were taking the video, they didn't have that time to ingilia, but they had the time to record and post it, and it went viral. And social media, by the way, if it is not used well, it is going to cause a lot of damage. It has actually caused a lot of damage. So, back to Lufuno. I will read what she said, what her last words were. Forgive me for what I did wrong to you, and what I did to you wasn't so big for you to embarrass me in the eyes of the whole country. Where will I find strength to sit in a class and learn when they pointed at me, looked at me, laughed at me, because it caused a bond of pain? It caused a bond of pain. Your doings made me lose hope. May the God help you to continue the journey I left off. May you get educated and materialize the dreams I had for my mother, for them to become true. My soul is not resting, it is not resting in peace. It was sent to death with those better than me. May the mighty God sympathize with you. My tears that I shed shall cause a cloud of curse upon them. I hope you are happy, considering I've passed on. This is a bitter note. This is painful, considering the fact that clearly her soul is not going to rest in peace. It's not like she died because of natural causes. She was sick, she died. No, someone inflicted that pain on her to the point that she committed suicide. I don't understand why you will go to the point of causing emotional damage, breaking someone emotionally, breaking them psychologically for your own gain. You see, the question she asked, how am I going to sit in class when everyone is pointing a finger at me? This is a video that went viral. She was a South African girl. I'm in Kenya. I know this. Like practically the whole world knows this. How am I going to sit in class? And then people are like, so that is the girl who was beaten. How am I going to walk in the market? They're like, so that is the girl that was being beaten. No, I'm never going to be at peace just because of my ideals. You beat me up because of my ideals. You had yours, may have mine. Why do you think yours is better than mine? Why do you feel like you have to force your opinion to be better than mine? It's not by force. Si cha nguvu, ala. But I understand this because many people say that bullying is because that you've given this other person power or sijui nini. But where did she give these people power? Yeah, consider it. But honestly speaking, when she decided to take her life, she kind of gave this. Now if they are actually not decent human beings, they're actually feeling like, oh my god, I actually made someone do something. Like, wow, I am that strong. I have that much power over them that they did what they did. They did it because of me. How do you even sleep at night knowing that you caused someone to take their own life? I have experienced bullying. So, story. I was a tulikuwa tunaishi kulikuwa tunaitwaje? Tulikuwa tunaishi hivi no satellite. Tukahamia kwenye site tunaishi. So you know when you shift even schools. And my mom hakuwa amekuwa transfer. So she had to go back when the schools open. So nilibaki na my big brother, my sister, and my dad, and now my small brother. So now I am used to my mom being there. Now my mom is not there. I go to a new school. I am now number one. If I'm not number one, I was number two. I don't think I became number three. I was always the top student. So each class had two streams. I mean, I was in class 5. Was it A or B? I can't even remember. But I was in class 5. I was in a school. The school I went to, ilikuanga pia children's home. You get, like, it was a school for the day scholars and also those orphans. So the orphans uko mko class moja uko 13, mtu ako 20 years. I remember I had a mwenye alikuwa anakaa nyuma yangu. She was 19. She was tall. Wow. And funny enough, okay, yes, her bullying was not that much. Like, yake ilikuwanga friendly. But there's this girl who really tormented me in primary. Alafu, to make matters worse, my big sister and my big brother walikuwa wanafunza hiyo shule. So, tunaona, like, kuna favorism. Like, if something happens to me, I go tell my brother goes tell the head teacher. So, this girl, I really don't know what her issue was with me. I really don't know. This girl alikuwa 18. So I am niko class 5. So I am what years? I'm how old? Class 5 mtu akwanga. Class 8 you're 13. So 11 I was 10 or 11. And she's 18. So amesha miaka 7. Alafu she had a big body. So unajua yeye asha mature. She has gone through adolescence. So me, I'm there. I am small. Like, I am small, petite, not even petite. I was skinny. I am small. Then I am smart. So, the smart kids, kuna ile tu wenye mwalimu atakwanga tu like, opinion yako matters. If the teacher is wrong, if you raise your hand as a smart kid, the teacher will say, oh yeah, but Kara is correct. My friend, I was tormented. This time there's actually a boy who actually beat me. Do you know we fought? Alikuwa anirushia nini, and he almost broke a locker on me. But back to the bullying. This girl, she tormented me all my class 5. alafu mimi sijui kunyamazia, you know. But now unajua mwenye nafaa kuambia ni mama yangu and she's not around. So who am I supposed to tell? My father. Then I remember, wow, my father. My father is the person who will not think twice about choosing violence. So I'm like, if I tell my dad, then he goes make a scene. I'll be that kid whose dad came here and made a scene. So I did what? I told my brother. My big brother my big brother has anger issues. So I'm seated in class one day and then I see my brother and then I'm like, oh, this is the day. This is the day. So when Sha walks out, then they go talk. And then, you know, the way people talk, then they're like, yeah, yeah. Like they're pointing at you. So, you know, bas. Yeah, it's all about me. It is me. I'm there, I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, amekuja kusema kila kitu. No, I said everything. I said from how these girls have been bullying me, how this major girl has been bullying me, but I never said about the fight, because the fight, mi nilipigana pia. They can't let you step on me just because you're what? A boy. You're not even a man, you're a boy. So, tukaitwa. No, the girl was called first. Then she goes and she's like, no, I didn't. You see, you're seeing her shaking her head, so you're like, oh no, they think I am lying. I was called. I said everything. There I told my family. I told them point blank. Yeah, amekuwa akinibully, amekuwa akinipush around. She has been emotionally scarring me. She's been telling me, sijui to stay off who. Like, kwani I'm not meant to have friends. She has been talking bad about me to other people. Like, now I have to walk to lunch alone. Like, it was that bad. She was leaving notes on my desk with bad words. I'm class 5. Bad words like, F word. That is such a big thing that can make me cry and cry and cry and cry and cry. Do you know, for the longest time, she didn't quit. She didn't stop from there. She just went on. And now I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I can't fight. This is a big girl. They're like a lot of them, and that is like majorly their home. That is like their school. Hey, so I used to cry. If there's a time I cried, it was class 5. I cried. I used to cry myself to sleep. Natoka shule, nakuja nafanya homework, naenda bedroom. Nalia. If I come home, I find there's no one, the first thing I'll do before I even eat is cry. Because I'm like, this is like where I stay like half the time at school. I can't tell the teachers because I have already told them nothing has been done. These girls, now they have ganged up, all of them. Sasa, what is Sasa ni squad, Sasa ni clique, now it's all against me. But I had a friend. There were 2 friends. They actually stepped. These friends of mine, they decided enough is enough. Like, enough is enough. This is a friend. She hasn't done anything wrong apart from being smart. She hasn't done anything wrong. Let me now tell you. Now I have friends who are defending me. To make matters worse, I had 2 boys who were fighting over me. One boy had tattooed, alienda home akajichoma jina yangu kwa mkono. Another one had shoes that had my initials. This one who had shoes that had my initials, alikuwa anatakwa na wasichana kubwa. Like, that boy looked good with the, no lie. But now, he's after me. We were neighbors, so tukitoka shule, we used to come home together. So now people are like, okay, so, he's not giving us attention because of you. You small thing. Hi, at the other stream. So you remember, niko class 5. Let's say the other girls are in like 5B. They're like, the boy is also in 5B. So now I have girls in my own class who are tormenting me. Now, to make matters worse, now I have girls in another class who want to torment me. And they are small, and then to make matters worse, the friends who are there defending me, they're bougie kids. They're the kids who these children, our children's home, wanted to hang around with because they like have snacks. It's not like nyemele, but I'm there. I'm a hindrance because they're spending time with me, not entertaining their BS. Do you know there's this time nikatoka shule, so I was late, so nikachelewa, wakanisimamisha. started doing this to me. Ila kuangasha na kufanya hivi. We don't understand how. So you already have a brother and a sister in this school. Now you want even also to take the boys. I was like, take what boys? I'm in class 5. Having a boyfriend is not on my priorities. It's not one of my priorities. It's not on my list. Like, it's so wrong. Like, that times, like, when you have a boyfriend, it's so wrong. Like, it's so wrong. Then you're here telling me, 5 ishafika, I'm supposed to be home. Kumbuka baba yangu ni Simba. Si Dangote, Simba. I did what? I stood there. I listened how they talked crap to me. They pushed me. Nikaenda kwetu. Niliingia kwetu hivi. Sasa ndio babangu anza kunishautia. I'm like, I have had enough for today. Out of nowhere I started crying. So he's like, nini mbaya? I'm like, unadhani naweza kuwa nimechelewa juu nataka na nikikumbuka how you are. I couldn't make that mistake. It's like, what happened? So me tell him. He already knew about the bullying. How? I don't know. But I think he was waiting for me to tell him. I tell him. I've never seen my father that supportive. I actually did not expect that. Okay, yes, I expected like he's a parent. He's going to want to take action. But this, he just sat there. Unajua wanaume na emotions. XX. Wanaume na emotions. That's a foreign thing. He sat there with me and then he's like, we are going to get through this. And I'm like, is this you? Is this you? Like, nisikuwa najua it's that bad. Nimekuwa nikiana, I used to cry mpaka nalala. Like, I'm like, nalala. Sasa I cried. Ngine nampea story nalia, nakumbuka naanza kulia, nakumbuka kutoka day 1 watu naanza kulia. I'm like, I'm almost finishing class 5, so somebody takuwa even nikienda class 6, 7 and 8, nalia. My father sat down with my brother and sister. Kama enough is enough. Huyu ni mtoto wenu mdogo. I know you took action last time, but something has to be done. So my brother is like, he's going to take care of it. So he goes back, talks to the teachers. The teachers talk to other students without first coming and bashing us, like, why are you going to tell your family first? So they talk to other students. Other students confirm that it's true. I actually didn't know that people actually have been noticing what has been going on. So people talk. So teachers are like, so this is a thing that has been going on. So actually, these children have been bullying the day scholars. I was not the only one. Apparently, I was not the only one. People are being bullied. Well, but I was the only one who was like courageous enough to like. At times, I used to stand up for myself. At times, I had my friends standing up for me. So and now I have siblings who are standing up for me. Hey, do you know? Tulikatwa chini sisi wote. Sasa now the bullies and now me, like, mko na shida gani? Like, is this a girl's thing? Is this an adolescent's thing? I'm like, I wouldn't know because I haven't even adolescence ijaanza kuhit, so mimi sijui hata mnasema nini. Nika chini tukaongeleshwa alimu akaongea nini. Okay, yeah, it was good. Do you know this girl, the one who was making an impact on me, came to me one day and told me, no, she wrote a note to me and told me, mimi kukubuli was not something I enjoyed, but because I was jealous of you, because you have this life, like, you are smart, you have like parents, you have like siblings who are actually here, tunawaona, and you actually have friends who are standing up for you. Like, I was jealous because of, like, you are the whole package. You get, the boys want you, studies zinaingia, walimu are on your side, like, you like have the perfect life. I'm like, I don't have the perfect life, but I was willing to be friends, and we actually became best friends. Funny enough, class 6 we were friends. Yep, we were friends. Shock. My other bullying story was niko class 8. This one actually was not a student. Mwalimu alinibully to the point I almost committed suicide. I was done for. I was like, I can't do this anymore. Already, I've been having problems with maths since G class, but still, I'm like the top student at your maths. Unajua ni ABCD. So I am trying, but this time I get like 80%. That is low for me. That is low. I'm like a 98% student despite my difficulties. It's class 8. Now there's this teacher who wanted us to come to school at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. Yeah, it was 6 a.m. Nakumbuka nilikuwa naamkanga kukiwa na giza, it was 6 a.m. He wants us to come mbele ya kila mtu. Haya. There's this day, this teacher was really, I don't know, he had an issue with me. Honestly speaking, this man had an issue with me. This time, my small brother was sick. Na unajua niko primary, so like I depend on my mom to like wake me up and stuff. So like he was sick, so she had to tend to him first before, as in like anikuja nishughulikie and everything. So me nikachelewa like na 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. And then I go, mind you, assignment nimemaliza. I've actually done corrections to wherever I had, whatever I had done wrong. Like I have done everything. Kile tu nimefanya nimekosea ni kuchelewa. So here, I go to him, I give him the assignment, and then he's like, unaniletea nini? I'm like, ulitupe homework. Kwani I'm not supposed to bring it? He's like, mbona ulichelewa? I'm like, my brother was sick. And then, you know what? You're like, it's one of the devil. Like, why hata labda unawisha brother yako ukonjeke hadi akufe? That was where I was like, no, miss me this bullshit. I'm done for. This nilikuanga kila siku nikienda home, I cry because of this mwalimu. When I'm doing that maths homework, I'm like, I used to cry kabisa, like because of this man. As in, I used to cry. And then that day was it. That was it. Nilienda home jioni, I took a knife, nikaenda nikakaa bedroom. Nachukua kitabu ya maths. So I'm like, nakatakata 2 pages. And I'm like, well, is this even worth it? It's not worth it. Is it even worth it? It's not worth it. All this, as in for what? Education. I'm like, is it even worth it? It's not worth it. Like, I have had enough. As in, nikaanza kumbuka like how nikiwa class 5, like this was a cycle, and then now it's not a student, ni mwalimu anakuja kuni harass. I was like, this is the end of it. This, no. Something I'm like contemplating, should I pop a vein, or should I like cause like a cut? Like, I don't know, like I was like done for. Alafu kwa class 8, so niko na pressure ya mini index 1, niko na pressure ya I have to perform, I have like unaona ile pressure yenye unaifeel mpaka hapa, like I am done. I am done. This is not going to be my cycle. People think that they can do this to me. Kila saa, no. Let me see it from heaven. Like, no. Like, and then I said, I'm like, no. Sasa saa hii itaanza kuwa stress kwa wazazi wangu wanze na kuniwa pesa ya mazishi. Like, at the end of it all, nilipita KCPE. Tia mathematics nilipita. But I struggled. But the thing is, I eventually learned to ignore. Out of nowhere, I learned to ignore. Like, I was like, he throws shade. I'm like, I give him 100% on a paper. He throws shade, I give him 100. If there was a 200, I had given him. There's this time nimemaliza, I think I was in high school. Wata naye kwa barabara akanisimamisha na gari. And then I was like, then I went, like, I don't even want. I don't want. Miss me that, yes. But all in all, I've had also friends who have been bullied vibaya kwanza high school. Hadi mtu akazuliza, mimi siendi hiyo shule tena, sirudi, mimi naenda kwa chokora. Kazi zangu lazima mimi siendi kusoma, mimi naenda kwa chokora. Like, why are you inflicting so much emotional pain to someone? The point that this person sits down and they're like contemplating if they're worth it or not. Like, kwanza ya Lufuno, it's so sad. Like, she sat there and then she's like, you want to live my life? Let me cut mine short, you leave it for me. The dreams I had for my mom, do it. Hiyo ni mtu amefika point ya depression past depression, like it has become bitterness, it has become anger, you can't contain it, and you can't let it, even if you talk about it, this video is out here in the world and internet will never forget. She'll make it in life one day, then people will come back, like, let's say she comes as celebrity, they'll bring it up in an interview. How am I going to live? My children are going to see this video one day. Ni vile tu tunaonanga picha za wazazi wetu, but they are going to see this video one day. So like, it's not worth it. Like, take care of each other's mental health. Take care of each other's. Be careful of what you tell other people. Be careful what you do to other people. Don't do unto others what you wouldn't want them to do to you. Simple. It's that simple. You don't, even if you don't, if let's imagine mwenye alimtandika grows up, has a kid, and the kid, whatever happened to Lufona happens to the kid. How are you going to live with yourself? No, you cannot live with yourself knowing that my kid is being bullied, and then it hits you like, I did this to someone one day. Like unaona machozi mtoto wako analia, you're like, wow, I did this to someone to the point that they took their life. Like don't be mean. Like stop being mean. Stop being mean. But anywho's, stop bullying. As in, stop bullying. Bullying is not as easy as people make it look. It's not 1, 2, 3 at utanishautia and then I forget it. I will go sit and then I'm like, kwani this person doesn't think I am worth anything. This person doesn't see me as a human being. Like, don't make people question like who they are or what they are. Don't make people do that. Don't. It is sad. It is sad. It is sad. It is so sad. But anyways, guys, if you have gone through bullying, if you have like a similar story or you've seen someone get bullied, comment, share with other people. They know how you got through it. As for me, I got through it through talking and crying, talking to my parents, talking to my siblings, and there's a time I actually talked to the people who were inflicting the pain on me. I was like, to the point that she came and told me like, I was jealous of you. Sometimes you're bullying people for petty things. Jealous of me because I am book smart. I am not as hot as you are. That chick was hot. I was not. I was skinny. I was bones. If a guy was to come here and ask, you will marry one of them, he will have taken her. I am book smart, but you have other things that you don't have. And I envy you, but it doesn't mean I have to come start making your life a living hell just because I envy you. Be considerate. That is all. But anyhow, stay tuned. Comment. These things have happened. Because at high school, I know, funny enough, I never got to be bullied in high school. At high school, I got harassed by a teacher, but you know what? We move regardless. We move. We move. We move. Tunatembea, 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 tuna move. Anywho, stay tuned. Subscribe to my channel. Share. Bye bye. See ya.